Hello everyone, Brett Roden, producing artistic director of Virginia Children's Theater. We're so glad to be here with you today. We have the fabulous Trey Coates-Mitchell, who is a familiar face to VCT. Thanks for being with us.
I am just so excited to be here and all this creative energy. Thank you.
Yeah, so Trey is our director choreographer for our upcoming production of Beauty and the Beast. So we wanted to come here today to clue you in on the Beauty and the Beast magic before we welcome you to the theater. So first question for Trey is, tell us about your concept. Bring us into the world of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, well, it all came from this idea of this enchantress's curse. And what is that curse, really? We know what happens to the Beast, but we can already see that it happens to a lot of people in this story. And it started me thinking about what is everyone's, for lack of a better term, cross to bear in life, and how do we deal with that? I mean, I use Lumiere and Cogsworth as an example a lot. Lumiere probably shined really bright in life, and that was probably a really good thing. Probably the life of the party, brought in the community, but probably wasn't so good when it came to running the kingdom. And so what is his curse? Well, Lumiere's curse is to now be a flame, but is going to be extinguished, is going to melt out, is going to succumb to that. Even Cogsworth, someone who's on that loop all the time of things that must be done. And what's going to happen now with this curse? He's going to be stuck in that loop forever. And then there's the Beast, who takes a much darker route. Whatever that pain is, it turns the Beast into this dark figure. So our concept is kind of that not only the Beast is cursed, but really everyone in the town is cursed. A town that's become cold, woods that have become scary and mystical, and a kingdom that's become fantasy because they all have to deal with what they've done to create this monster. And will love and will that loving energy be enough to kind of heal them, heal all of them, and maybe bring them closer together before time is out? We've talked a lot about time and how time is a scary thing. It goes so quickly. We only have so much time on this earth. Will they have enough time?
So I'm going to put you on the spot. You said you shared a story with the cast a few times now, which I love, because as theater producing children's theater for all audiences, all ages, we have to always think about inserting those creative drama elements to keep the young ones engaged. And you told us a story about something from your childhood.
Okay, great. I love this. When I was really young, my grandma had this really cool mirror. It's just the way it was designed made it feel like a magical mirror. So I used to go in the mirror and I'd make funny faces. I'd make my eyes really big. I'd squish my face together, and the adults would pass by, and what would they say? They'd say, "Don't make a face. It'll stick that way. Don't make a face. It'll stick that way. Don't make a face. It'll stick that way." And I was trying to think, what were they probably really saying? Like, where does that fable come from? And probably what it is that they're saying, if you're not careful, any ugliness on the inside could easily come to the outside and stick that way. So the sentiment is, hey, be careful. Don't let that brew, because maybe you'll be stuck with that for the rest of your life. And I thought that was such an interesting way to think about Beauty and the Beast, because what are they all getting in? They're getting stuck in these positions. And how do they get back to themselves? Also, the magic mirror thing kind of pops its head too. So,
I love that.